Hey YouTube, it's your beekeeper here. What am I nuzzled up to? I'm nuzzled up to a brand new score to add to my hoard. I'll tell you, one of the downsides to being in this trade that I've chosen to do for a living and having my personality and being able to see potential in everything and having trouble throwing stuff away is that I got a hoard. Oh man. You guys know I've been making some serious dents in my hoard supply. But unfortunately, once a hole opens up, something else seems to find its way into it. In walks 3 brand new toilets. Let me tell you the story behind these 3 brand new, unopened, unused, unmounted toilets. My buddy, the painter, the one who's been dilly-dallying on that last job, is doing an exterior job on this house here. And the painter's working with another general who's remodeling 3 bathrooms in a house. The general made the rookie maneuver of buying finished plumbing early on in the job. And the problem with that is then stuff sits around, right? He had 3 bathrooms to remodel in this house. He pins his, here's a good tip for all you would-be project managers or would-be contractors out there. When you get a bid, do the rough work first, get yourself ready for finish, and then buy your finish. The problem with buying stuff early on in the job is twofold. First of all, stuff can get damaged, sitting around, getting moved around especially ceramic toilets, getting moved around a job site. In this case here, what happened is the owner had spec'd out these toilets, and these aren't cheap toilets. These are Crane universal Rundle toilets. I think he paid about $311 a piece for these 2, and then this one was about $370. So we're looking at almost $1,000 in toilets here. He bought them early on in the project, did all the work. 60 days later, 60 or so, 70 days into the job, it comes to the point where he's ready to set toilets, and the homeowner says, you know what, I don't want that style. That's not the style I want to upgrade, I want a little different style. Well, the problem was now he's had these toilets on the job site for so long that the supply house won't return them, and it's not the homeowner's fault that he went and bought all this material and had it sitting around for the last 70 days. So he's out of pocket to buy new toilets to mount and make the homeowner happy. He tried to sell these toilets on Craigslist, was trying to get his exact money back, was tired of dealing with the flakes and all the stuff. So he tells my painter, he says, man, he goes, do you want them? The painter says, well, I don't want them, but let me make a few phone calls, see what I can do. And of course, I'm the first guy that he calls because he knows he kind of dicked me around on that last job. And he says, hey, Steve, I got $1,000 worth of toilets. I got 3 brand new toilets, tanks, lids, seats, everything's here. He says, you interested? And I said, hell to the yes. I have 3 toilets up at the ranch house. That house was built in 1990, so those toilets are old. They're not, you need some spray paint. The toilets aren't in bad shape, but they're 1990. They're the 3.6 GPF. These are the 1.6 low flow. And these are kind of cool, and they're brand new, and hell yeah, I'll take them. So he brought them over here, and here they sit. I came by with my truck today to pick them up. And while I'm here, I just got the urge to make a video and let you guys know. So all you budding project managers, materials buyers, whatever, general contractors, finished stuff's got to come last. That's where it comes in handy to get to know your supply houses, know who you're dealing with on your supply houses, use kind of the same people all the time if you find good people, and then you get a real good idea of how reliable they are at getting you materials. Me personally, what I would have done is I know exactly which plumbing house I would have bought these from, and I would have called them as soon as I got the bid and the punch sheet came out for the finished materials. I would have called them and said, what's the lead time on this toilet and this toilet? And if he told me, boy, those are a month out, well then I know I better order them 4 weeks prior to being ready enough to set toilets. Or 9 times out of 10, he's like, yeah, I've got those in the house, in the main warehouse. I can have them here in 24 hours. And then don't buy this stuff until you're ready to set them. 60 to 70 days, chances are the prices are not going to go up that much, and if they do, it's not going to be, you know, a few bucks per item. Maybe they'll go up, but what's the downside? This guy's out $1,000 worth of toilets because he thought he'd save a few bucks and get stuff on site, or he just was a rookie and hasn't been burned enough times to figure it out. So there you go. Fit this in my truck, bring it over. This has to be stored inside the shop in a corner somewhere, nice and careful, so the ceramic doesn't break. So there's your tip for the day. Save your finished stuff till last. And as always, thanks for watching.